Development's Alexforbes has reported a 12% increase in income driven by new business and acquisitions. Despite trading in an uncertain economic environment, the financial service group's headline earnings per share have also risen by 29%. On the back of these gains, the company declared a final dividend of 30 cents per share. The board has further declared a special dividend of 60 cents per share for stockholders. We speak to the CEO now, Dawie, Villiers. Thank you so much for your time. Fair performance given the current climate. What highlights stand out for you in these results?
Yeah, thanks for having me. And we're very excited. You know, I think the environment, we fully, as I always say to people, we're fully dependent on the fortunes of South African, corporate South African environment, South African growth. And we know that that's been muted in the past year or two. So we're very excited about our growth, specifically because of the headline growth plus the new business, which means that we're pleasing our clients, which means that we're delivering good service, we're delivering good advice, and clients want to partner with us. And that's exciting for me, because that means that if the tailwinds do come, which comes in cycles, we will be very well positioned to grow the business even further.
Speaking of that growth, any plans to maximize on the gains going forward, especially as many of the South African public is extremely under pressure?
Yes, and I think that's the other factor. We know that people are struggling, people are indebted. Even if you have a job, you're barely making ends meet at the end of the month. So to be in a savings environment and an environment where you depend on people, with free cash to save is difficult. So we think, by helping people through this, I mean, our mantra is advice-led and independent, but actually what that means is helping people. So, it's very uncertain. The two-pot system is coming in. That creates a lot of uncertainty. People, even whilst they're saving, whilst they're employed in their pension fund and their retirement funds, they don't understand why and where. And our job is to help them. And whilst we help these people navigate through these uncertain times, they want to do more business with us. They want to stay with us. And they also ask their employers to keep the fund with Alexforbes so that they can keep receiving the good service. So that's our strategy, is just to keep on delivering good help, good service, so that people want to partner with us.
I'm glad you raised the uncertainty part of this discussion where the two-pot system is concerned. Already there are media reports that most of the South African workforce is unlikely to have enough in their kitty before it kicks in and comes into full implementation. And it speaks to the other side of confidence in the South African business landscape, given the current political climate, which would then have to see issues such as the two-pot system through.
Yes, I mean, I think there's still a lot of uncertainty about two-pot. We must understand that. And our job, certainly as Alexforbes, for the more than 1 million clients that save through us every day through their retirement funds, is to, for the next month or two till the 1st of September, to educate, to have one-on-ones, to have sessions, to talk through what is going to happen, what their position is, and help them through it. I think if the expectations are that and your understanding is right by the 1st of September, nothing, it won't go wrong, and nothing will be untoward, and people will understand. But I think the misconception that there's a lot of money available on the 1st of September is probably needed, to be discussed. It's probably not true. And it's 10% of the current savings up to a maximum of 30,000. That's how easy it is. So, we will have to do those calculations for everyone, explain the consequences of taking it. And, it is a great system that's being put in place. I must say that as well, because in the first world countries, people save and they leave the money for retirement, and then they retire on the money. In South Africa, which is lots of problems, lots of poverty, people that are working, you think they might have money, but they are, having 2, 3, 4 people at home that they have to look after that does not have jobs. So the access to that money, even though it's maybe a small amount, is worth a lot. And therefore, that's the reason why we supported and we actually helped National Treasury to design the system, in order for people to get the access. So I think it's a very good thing, and hopefully it'll help people out in the short term.
Thank you so much for your time, Alexforbes CEO Dawie de Villiers there.